Hello, good afternoon. This is Benji Chodoro, and today is September 15, 2020. Welcome to another edition of Stock Market Today. And before I proceed, I invite you to subscribe and like my channel. Please also read the following reminders before we proceed. And you can pause the video for a while. Ito na po. Okay, before I proceed with the PSEI, let me share with you one piece of news. Ito po yan. Wait, just a moment po. There's Juice and San Miguel Corporation issuing new shares. They will be retiring the sub-series D, which matured yesterday, the SMC2D. But this news is September 4, but what caught my attention is this. Okay, there is a new issue on the preferred shares. Ito yung last few paragraphs, and wherein SMC filed for self-registration of 533.3 million preferred shares, the proceeds of which are for additional capital, and that the sale of these shares will be from September 29 to October 9. So ask your broker about these SMC preferreds. I know that this is still up for approval by the SEC, and I have no idea what the indicative rate is. So if you're looking for a steady income stream, the preferred stock may be the right investment for you. So just make sure you do your research and homework on the stock before you buy. SMC is one of the good companies and one of the more stable stocks in the PSE. Okay, so let's now go to the PSE and how the PSE fared. Let me put up the PSE. There. Okay, so as you will see, the PSE broke the 6,000 level. It closed at 6,018, up by 21.07 points. Not much, but it reached this psychological level of 6,000. And this is the third green candlestick from, I think, Friday. It started Friday, no? And at this level, once the PSEI breaches the psychological level, I see the next resistance to be here. I think next resistance level, yeah, 688. No, close to 61. No, close to 61. So let's now see the most active stocks. Let's take a look at TEL. Lagyan natin ng indicator. Okay, TEL had a gap down, so it opened at 1440, but it closed at 1405. So there was heavy selling on TEL Anong news dito sa TEL? Meron ba? Evaluating options, nothing definite. Okay, they plan to buy Sky Cable, but the market for TEL was down today and it breached the EMA 20 level, so it's now sitting at its support. Support na to. Ito yung support ni TEL eh. Actually support yan. And if this continues, I see the next support for TEL will be here. Ito yung next support level niya. 1354. That's the next level of support. But since this is a support, hopefully the support will hold. And if you'll see the RSI, it's below the 50 level, indicating a bearish trend. Okay, so let's take a look at another one, SM. SM closed at 937, very strong. Okay, and it is the third green candlestick above the EMA 20. And it's forming a what I see is a channel. So I would say that the next resistance level will be here. Actually, resistance na nga to eh. So your next resistance after that will be 960, 965 level. Okay? But from the looks of it, this is forming a channel. So let me ito siya. From here, yan yung channel niya. And there's not much volume on SM. Probably some accumulation here, but the candlestick for the past 2 days is above our 3 main indicators. And the RSI is having a bullish indication. Okay, let's take a look at another one, CNPF. Century Pacific Food. Ooh. Ito nga ba ito? 310 million eh. 310 million yung volume niya. 521 trades. And there is a strong, large volume here. So, looks like it's consolidating at this level. But I suppose there might be a breakout soon because of the volume level here. And 1848 is the 52-week high. So nag-reach ba siya ng 1848? Di pa yata. But this is already an expensive level, so be careful when you get in. Make sure that you have your stop loss ready. But the indicator in volume is very promising. So there might be a breakout in the next few days. Let's take a look at Ali. Ali, looks like Ali is recovering. So For the past 3 days, it's registered green candlestick, and today's candlestick is above the EMA 50 and EMA 20. So it is indicators indicate an upward trend, and I see the next level to be here. It's a resistance na to eh. So it's a 3340. Yung next resistance niya. Ayan. So bullish yung trend nitong Ayala Land. So then let's take a look at SMPH. Okay. Si SMPH naman is bearish. So profit taking lang for the previous day, but look, there is volume here. So these are indications of accumulation. So it's consolidating, and let's draw a parang wedge ang nakikita ko dyan eh. Something like that. Yan o. Maganyan siya. Pero meron pong volume dito. So it's going to move sideways, but breakout can happen anytime. No? It can happen anytime, or it can happen for a long time. But looking at this, the chart here, the volume are signs of accumulation, which there may be a breakout soon. So I see the next level, the next resistance to be here. Ito yung nearest resistance niya. 2981. Okay, do we have 5 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take a look at one tech. Tech naman is there's a gap up and a short green candlestick which is above the EMA 20, and there is volume. So these are signs of a breakout. So baka mag-breakout po to anytime in the following days. So the next level that I see, or the next resistance, is here, 630. Pero pagka nag-breakout yan, push yan, no? Strong yan, no? As long as yung volume, masustain ng volume. Otherwise, it will just continue to consolidate. And the support level is here. And you support at 560. 635 is the resistance. Let's take a look at another one, PXP. PXP went down. Baba. $5.62. It's supposed to be up. 5.62. Antayin lang natin mag-load. Baka hindi updated yung sa akin. It opened at, there was a gap up, opening is here, but it closed lower. No? But com- that's why this is green, is because it closed higher than the previous day's close. No? Lagyan natin ang indicator. Kaya siya green. No? 5.62. It's 5.62% higher than the previous close. But it is above the EMA 20 and near the EMA 50 line. So, is this a good sign? I really cannot tell, no? But the fact that it opened higher, it may be a good sign. Now, let's see tomorrow what the market will do, because this is a negative. This the stock opened high but closed lower, no? But yun nga, kaya green yan, the price, the closing price is higher than the previous closing. So let's see if there are any news. PXP Energy raises stake in Canada-based unit. So nag-increase siya ng investment. Pero this is a month ago. So just watch out. Mukhang nag-ano lang siya. Baka may konting aberration lang. But I see the next resistance to be here. Here. Yan yung next resistance niya. Yung next level niya. Sorry. Actually, that's a second resistance. Yung first resistance is here. So 5.62, 5.78 is the second resistance. Okay, let's take a look at another one. APX. APX is moving sideways. So just pierce the EMA 20, and the EMA 20 is just piercing through the candlestick. It's consolidating, in other words. But it is still above the EMA 50 and EMA 100. So this will just continue to move sideways unless there is volume. So I see the resistance at this level, 1.67, and support at this level, 1.55. Okay, let's take a look at another one here. Yung malaki siguro, ACEN. Excuse me, sorry. ACEN, nag-profit taking siya. So from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for 4, 6 days, it has been a green candlestick, and now it's profit taking. Okay, and the news here is that Ayala AC Energy pulls out of Australian firm. Probably this is a negative news, no? Pero ngayon lang nag-manifest. But the stock is still, the candlestick is still above the EMA 20. So it's still strong, no? And because of there is volume here, baka lang nagpahinga ito. Mukhang nagpahinga lang. It may continue to move sideways and then continue the upward trend as long as the volume holds. So I now see this level. I think this is already a high level, no? Kasi 324 is near the 52-week high of 330 eh. So, i-consider nyo lang yung fact na yun that it is already near the all-time 52-week high of 330. Okay, so let's go back to PSEI. So, to wrap things up, the PSEI closed higher today, reaching the 6,000 mark. It breached the 6,000 mark. Total volume is 829 million, valued at 5.55 billion. Total trades is 82,600. 78 companies advanced, 113 declined, while 51 remained unchanged. Of the sectors, everything is green except the industrials and the services. The main driver, actually there is no main driver here. Ang pinakamataas lang is the holding companies, no? 0.99%, followed by financials. So that's the stock market for the day. And before we leave, I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and I leave you a quote from Benjamin Franklin: "An investment in knowledge pays the best interest." So I hope you learned something today in the stock market. Please give me a comment, or please comment if you wanted, you have any suggestions for me to improve. And it's already 1:29. This is Benji Chidoro saying bye for now.